Hi, my name is Amy Tetlow-Baxter and welcome to the webinar Ratings and Reviews 101. Just a little bit of housekeeping whilst we get started. Duration of this webinar will be approximately 20 to 30 minutes. Your speakers must be turned on to hear this webinar. My microphone is on, everyone else has been automatically muted, and questions will be taken throughout the webinar using the chat box. Our learning outcomes for today. At the end of the webinar, you will understand why collecting client feedback is important, understand how Spotlight works, be familiar how to analyse the Net Promoter Score to track client satisfaction, be familiar with the Spotlight settings, understand best practices for responding to client reviews, know how to publish your reviews on your website, My Local Salon and Facebook. So why do we collect client feedback? Clients will say things online they wouldn't say in person, and clients look online before they choose a salon. Great reviews from existing clients can help you draw in new clients to your salon. 70% of customers globally trust online reviews. And you can analyze reviews to determine promoters and likelihood of business growth based on client referrals. Remember, reviews equals reputation equals revenue for the salon. So how does Spotlight work? So Spotlight sends an automated request to clients after their transaction is processed through the point of sale. Clients are asked to rate their experience by completing a 5-question survey to rate your salon on cleanliness, friendliness, quality of service, value for money, and would they tell your friends. Your clients also have the opportunity to write a review comment and request to be contacted by yourselves. Once a client completes their review, you can simply approve it to publish to My Local Salon. Remember though that any reviews that have not been approved within 14 days will automatically be published to My Local Salon. So responding to your clients is super important. So public responses are a great way to thank a client for completing a review or to publicly acknowledge and apologise. These responses are displayed on My Local Salon. However, you can leave the client a private response. These are an important way to communicate to clients to find out more information. The client can remain anonymous initially and then request their contact details to take the conversation offline. After a client sends you their details and you have resolved the issue, you can send an amend request to your client to update their original rating and review. It's important to respond. It's an easy way to let emotions get in the way of resolution. So rather than just contacting the clients and being quite negative, it's important that we take into consideration what the client has written down. It can, I know, sometimes be quite hard not to take this personally. It's important to never ignore a review. It sends a message that you don't care when your client has a bad experience and you're not willing to change their response. So here we have a couple of examples. So the ones in the green are reviews that the client has left, so I'm going to let you have a little read over them. And in the blue you can see that we have also responded to the clients. So as you can see, the ones on the left hand side, the client has been super positive, but we've still commented back, and that's so the client knows that you've actually checked the review, you've taken time out to read their comments, and you appreciate their feedback. However, on the right-hand side, you can see that the result wasn't as good. However, we've still contacted the client back to apologise that their experience within the salon was not excellent, and also how we can resolve the issue. Okay, so you can see this is a private response example. So my skin is so red and sore. I came in for a facial yesterday and woke up today with horrible peeling skin. I'm too embarrassed to leave the house. Are your products expired? And you can see that this was left by an anonymous client. Again, we've responded. So, oh no, I am so sorry and concerned that you have had a skin reaction to the facial. I can assure you that all our products are fresh and monitored. Please contact me or send me your details. I would like to book you in ASAP to have your skin reaction analysed and treated with a complimentary prescribed calming treatment. So it's always important to not ignore the issue and to actually try and resolve the issue with your clients. So here are a few keys to resolving the issue. Avoid denying the problem. Arguing with the reviewer or lying online is a no-no. Find out exactly what happened in order to resolve it. Have a private conversation offline. Reply sensitively online and always apologise. Offer a sweetener if appropriate, and don't forget to follow through. And with all of these, we learn and grow. You can remove reviews, but you can only remove 3 reviews every 6 months. And really the only time that we would recommend to remove a review is if bad language has been used, somebody has attacked an employee, or if it's damaging to your reputation. You can set up notifications to be sent to you via email. You can easily approve reviews quickly via email also. So you can see the types of notifications: daily summary, detractor notification, and client has requested contact. This is how you would then manage your reviews. So once you open up Spotlight, again straight away at the top of the page you can see that you have 14 days to actually review these comments, otherwise they will automatically be posted to My Local Salon. Once you hit on the Details tab, this little box will appear. You can then again have a read over the review, and you have a couple of different options. You'll also see in there that you can see the date that the client visited and also the date that they completed this review. You've got a public comment, and this will be published on My Local Salon. We have a private comment. Now, if a client has left themselves anonymous, you'll notice that you can only contact them once via email, and this is why we say to try and get the client's details so you can contact them offline. You can also leave yourself notes at the bottom of the page, and you have the option to remove rating and review. If you ever do remove a rating and review by accident, the remove button changes to a reinstate button, which you can click on to reinstate that review. You'll notice over on the right hand side that we have the option just on the right hand side of the Details tab. You'll notice that we have the Remove tab in there. So if you do remove a review, you can always click on the Remove tab to take a look at the ones that have been removed. So as we just mentioned before about the settings, on this page you'll notice that at the top, Activate Spotlight. So this means that the clients are being contacted to ask them to rate and review you. Just below here we have a client contact for frequency. So if you want to contact the clients every single time they visit, we'll leave that as every visit. You can also choose the contact method to be once a month, every 3, 6, or 12 months. As you can see, we have this set up to email the clients only for their rating collection. You then have the option to send daily notifications. This will give you a bit of information about the ratings and reviews received. If somebody asks you to contact them, this will also notify you. And you've got the send detractor notification as well. And your email address must appear at the bottom of the page. If you don't have that in there, you will not be notified, and you will just have to go onto the Spotlight tab to view your ratings and reviews. So you'll also have a Net Promoter Score, okay? And we say this is our golden question. So the Net Promoter Score, NPS, ranges from -100 to 100. This measures your referability, or the likelihood that your clients will refer your salon or spa to their friends and family. It's an extremely important metric to track for your future growth of your business. It is used as a benchmark for checking the client's overall satisfaction and loyalty to your store, as well as an indicator of potential growth. So you'll notice if somebody is willing to promote you, the score is from 9 to 10, and these are our loyal enthusiasts who will keep buying and refer others, fueling growth. We have our passives that score you from 7 to 8. They're satisfied but unenthusiastic customers who are vulnerable to competitive offerings. We have our detractors, which score you from 0 to 6. These are our unhappy customers who can damage your brand and impede growth through negative word of mouth. So how do we get the Net Promoter Score calculation? So you'll see that your promoters minus your detractors equals your NPS score, so your Net Promoter Score. Spotlight also includes graphs for each review question and also an overall total. So you can log in at any time and see exactly what's happening in your business and how happy your clients are. With these reviews, we can also share them onto Facebook. So if you get a fantastic review, we want all the rest of your clients to know about it. In order to share it onto Facebook, you'll notice that we have a Facebook share option. You can click on there and log into Facebook, and this will publish onto your Facebook page. You also have the option to apply these to your website by adding a website plugin to your page. So once you log into Spotlight, you'll notice on the right-hand side that we have a My Website plugin. So the website plugin code allows you to link your reviews to your website, which makes publishing new reviews automatic and also up to date. One thing we recommend to do in order to pass on this information to a web designer is to add a little tick into where it says customized layout. There's a couple of other options on there, so you can change how many reviews are displayed at any one time and the preload time as well. So if you want it to flick between the reviews every 10 seconds or every 20 seconds, you can change the time to scroll also. So today you have learned why collecting client feedback is important, how Spotlight works, how to analyze the Net Promoter Score to track client satisfaction, how to configure Spotlight settings, best practices for responding to client reviews, and how to publish your reviews on your website, My Local Salon, and Facebook. So try to remember to keep it real. A few bad reviews are okay, and no one is perfect. If you have 10 out of 10 for everything, they don't look realistic. So if anybody has any questions, please add them into the chat box and I'll take a look at them just now. I'll keep the chat box open just in case you have any questions. There's none in there at the moment. So as always, here's a couple of education recommended videos, and you can get to this by visiting our YouTube page. So our next upcoming webinars, we've got Boost Business Efficiency with Shortcuts Reporting, and that's on Monday the 22nd of August at 2 p.m. and Maximise Shortcuts Social Media Tools, which is on Monday, September the 26th at 2 p.m. You can register for the upcoming webinars on the link below and watch our previous webinars as well. I'm just going to check one more time to make sure that we haven't got any more questions. No questions today, which is great. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you on the next webinar.